recording now. Welcome to the show, Dr. Allen. I'm glad to have you here, and I would like to ask you a few questions about your VIP app.
Okay, well, I'm always excited to be here. I'm always excited to be online with you. We've done some Google Hangouts together over the years, so anything that I can answer for you, I'm happy to do.
Great, Doctor. Well, welcome to Blab. I know this is a little new to you, and I sure like to see you come back here to tell my friends about, this VIP app and Periscope and how it could benefit them. So I have a couple questions.
Sure.
Would you please tell us what is the VIP app and how it works with Periscope, please?
Okay, sure. Well, first of all, realize that the VIP app is a desktop, iPhone, and iPad app that's designed for people that need to communicate with an audience, which means everybody who's online. And most apps that are available are personal apps. In other words, you could put in information specific for you, and it'll spit out things like fitness or exercise or heart rate or those kind of things. Or they're shopping apps. You can go somewhere and shop, and you could, go to a store or Starbucks or, it's a newspaper like a New York Times app. But the VIP app was designed for you to reach an audience in a way that can't be stopped. So it brands you in front of your audience. It has 100% open rate. It uses push notification. And ultimately what it does is it guarantees that your people will get your message. My dogs are barking in the background, so people know that we're live here. Sorry about that.
No
And
problem.
what we really realized is that we were the first app to do live streaming. And now you're seeing, Periscope or Blab, they're now pushing live streaming. But realize this, if you're a Periscope user doing live streaming, you're branding Periscope on the mobile devices of the people that follow you. If you're doing Blab, you're branding Blab. What we've done is figured out how to take your Periscope videos, put them inside the VIP app so that when people are on the home page of their iPhone, their iPad, their Samsung devices, when you do a Periscope, the VIP app will pop up with a push notification so that they see it's you doing it. It builds your business rather than building Periscope. Periscope doesn't need your help, so we want to make it that you have a VIP app custom branded for you on everyone's mobile device and desktop. And ultimately, when you do a Periscope, it's not only is it going to go to the Periscope app, which is okay for Periscope, but it'll go to the VIP app. And not only that, that Periscope video will now be archived so people could see it anytime they want.
Excellent. That's excellent. Would that also work on the desktop as well?
It works on the desktop as well. It works on every mobile device and on the desktop as well.
Hmm.
Exactly.
So great. That is excellent. And so again, how would that help and benefit marketers, coaches, and people that's on Periscope? How did that help them brand themselves more?
Here's the thing. You have to realize this, is
Hmm.
that everyone's fighting for attention. And so if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, if you're using any of these new devices, realize you're always one step away from someone abandoning you and what you have to say to jump on the latest shiny nickel person that all of a sudden pitched to them that they want their attention. There's so much going on now. The only way you can get someone else's attention is steal it from somebody else. As a consequence of that, you really are not able to communicate with most people on an ongoing basis. So people use email to try to do that, but we all know that email open rates and click-through rates are terrible, and they're only getting worse. So the whole point is this. If you can offer quality value to somebody who's following you, and get them to download your app, what happens is you have the ability now to reach that person and communicate with that person anytime you want. And unless they remove your app, they can't stop you communicating with them. And if you keep sending good value in terms of content, you will always reach that audience. on Periscope, on Facebook, on Twitter, those things you're fighting with millions, hundreds of millions, billions of people for the attention of that one person. When they have your app, you have their undivided attention.
Hmm. So now this is app is different from other apps because it allows you to broadcast live
Live
into it,
streaming, exactly.
live
Yeah.
streaming.
Yes.
So you're branding yourself live streaming. You branding yourself as a live streaming person, the same as Periscope or Blab.
Yeah,
And
and
I can
remember, and that's true, but remember one other point about this, and that is that it's not only the ability to broadcast live streaming, because a lot of times you want to communicate with people with your blog, you want to communicate people with YouTube videos, you want to communicate people with invitations to events. So it doesn't always have to be live. Live is one way to do it, but realize the app archives everything you do. So if it's not convenient at that moment when you're broadcasting live, it doesn't matter. Those people still have the ability to play your video that was live as now an archive video. So, Periscope disappears. You might have a Periscope that you did that you thought was great, and if someone's got other things going on in their life, which we all do, and they miss that Periscope video, which happens all the time, it disappears after a period, and then no one gets to see it. With the VIP app, we can archive it so people get to see it. So having a live event is only one aspect of it. And of course, we were the first one to live stream Google Hangouts in the VIP app also. But it's only one aspect. The VIP app is a total communication tool. You can send anything through that thing, no matter what you want, if you want to reach an audience and communicate with them.
excellent. Great. Well, Doctor, that has been really good seeing you here. And sorry, we're about out of time now. We got about 2 more minutes. I'd like to welcome my guest, Evan here. He's in. And if you have any questions or anyone, please type them into the chat box. And maybe we can, Evan, if you would like to jump in and ask Dr. Allen a question, that'd be great as well. This is one of my people that, I've been here for a while. And Yusuf. However, Doctor, I hope to set up another time for you that this was kind of the last minute. And what I would like to do is schedule a time for you that you can come on and spend another 30 minutes with me. And I can invite all my favorite coaches and guests. And I'm sure they have some questions because they too could be really excited about on branding themselves.
Well,
So,
I'm always happy to do that for you, Omar. And had I known we were going to do a blab today, I would have got dressed up because now you look so much better than me. You got that shirt and tie and suit, and I'm casual. I would have got dressed up for you, realizing we were going live like this. So yeah, but set it up, and I'll always do it with you. You never have to worry about that.
great. Okay, well, I'm going to let you get along with your busy day, Doctor. And as always, thanks a lot for your time. I really appreciate you. And we're going to do the best we can to get the word out about the VIP app and how it can help market or help brand people that's marketing, coaching, or doing whatever and bringing their blogs in and their text messages and all into the app. So really appreciate your great invention, and I'll talk to you later.
Well, thanks a million, Omar. I look forward to it. Nothing else, and everyone's going to jump on that bandwagon. But when it comes down to it, you got to have your own. You got to have your own apps to be able to reach your audience anytime you want, without depending on these other people to do it. And what these are good for is to get people to download your app. Make them aware of it, and then they, once they have your app. So, okay. So I think I figured out how to make the mic so I don't hear myself twice, right? And that sound pretty good?
Yes, sound excellent. Yep, look good too.
Okay,
yep.
Look good. Well, I don't know about look good, but
yeah, the camera, great camera, everything. Yeah, we're doing good to be.
Okay, so let's use my calendar link, which you have.
Yes.
And set up a time for next week, and then we'll pull it off.
Oh, taxi. Wow. Yeah, man. I'm glad to see you, man. That's good, boy. I really appreciate your support. I can't hear you blinking. Yeah, so pause recording. Yeah, there you are.
Play
Hmm.
or Google Store. So they have to pay Google fee basically for the host the apps and open the account basically. And that is like standard. I think for Google is I think around $100. And for iPhone, I also think is either $100 or $200 that your account
Hmm.
become active and publish many apps as you want. And
Right.
you don't have a
Actually,
thing.
iPhone is $100 and Google is a 25.
Okay. Uh, I
Hmm.
mean, like you say, if you try to host your own app and within this app itself, what is the general cost they got to pay? Which is says like when you try to order and sign up, has like all the costs written in there. And I think like realistically, like it says, we custom built all three apps for you only. And obviously, like in here, like people want to understand what all three apps are and need a little bit uh, guidance about what these three apps can do or what type of apps is gonna be. Because certain things, obviously, people will come say, ask you, would you do like adult rated apps, for example? Is that going to be different price than just normal business apps?
Hmm. Yeah, good question. The three apps, you have the mobile app for the iPhone and Android. You also have the tablet app for the tablet and an app for the desktop. And so once you push the notification, once you say push your notification through the app, it pops up. No matter where you are, or if you're on Facebook, you will see a notification that will come up on the side of your screen with the live video or text message or blog or whatever it is that you're pushing through there, or it would come up. And actually, they call it pull technology. That's what they're using, because anybody who have downloaded the app is automatically notified. So it comes up on your desktop, whether you're on Facebook or Twitter or wherever. So that's one of the things that's really important, because no longer are you bound by say email or the email notifications. So it's in your face. And as you know, like when you're on your phone, right now we see a lot of periscopes coming up. We see, everybody that's pushing periscopes. They're constantly bling bling every 2 minutes. But with this, you would know exactly um, who's who. Like what I'm saying is that if I notify you through your app, it's like you're going to get the message. You're no longer encumbered with all the noise. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we know everything is get appified anyway. Like the app itself is like because it's mobile active, so you're gonna have it. Just generally, you're gonna have more access to the people directly, and people obviously if they find your app on the stores that sees like does certain things that another service providers doesn't do. But this is mainly geared up for personal branding and well as a local business branding. Is that any people can actually sign up and then refer to the local businesses? Is there any deal you're gonna do it for them, or what's the deal?
Yes, anybody can sign up, local business and all. What Dr. Allen is saying is that everybody needs their own app, such as Starbucks got their own app, Sears got their own app. You should have your own app as well. The banks have their own app. So whatever business that you're in, you should have your own app. That's the way you brand yourself, especially like with the mobile. Now, mobile is the big thing. And so this is one of the newest breakthroughs is that it is on the iPhone and the Android. And the whole thing about this is that, if you were to have this built on your own, it would be a lot more. There's no other live streaming apps out there that can do what this does for the money. You know, there's no other apps out there that can actually, you can have your name on it, you know, that this would be for your business. And, you know,
But
so
referrals,
that's,
you have to set it up before you refer some other people, like Dr. Allen was saying just there. Is that right?
um, no, actually, I can refer you now. You know, I don't have an app myself, you know, but you know, I'm at the partner level. So if you were to go to my link, you know, you can easily, you know, get an app for yourself and put your content in. You know, I haven't got an app yet because, you know, I'm really not sure what business I want to put it in. You know, right now, well, it's actually the Bitcoin business. That's what I would like to brand myself. You know, and I haven't really found a company that's up to my standards that I feel that's going to be around and substantial. You know, I don't want to put a lot of money into an app and, you know, they fly by night companies and stuff like that. But that's what I would like to run content on, you know, because I really feel the Bitcoin is, you know, the seventh disruption. And, you know, I want to brand myself as the Bitcoin man in my app. So it's just about finding the right company with the Bitcoins and talking about it and adding value and letting the world know just what it is, as well as the one coin, really, you know, that's what I'm really invested at. So look forward to seeing my app in the app store. Um, Another thing is, you know, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, the Bitcoin's one coin, cryptocurrencies. That's the app that I would put in the store. Lost the audio now.
Can you build many apps or just one app?
Yes. I can build many apps, you know, as a partner. You know, I can build many
Okay.
apps. Hmm. Right, unlimited apps. You know, I would really like you to take a look at this, Taxi, because you know, you can help me with this. You're much more technical than I am. I you know, I've been in the tree business for so long now. It's like I'm, you know, just catching back up or just catching up to the internet. You know, I was able to invest in the business or the app business while I was in the tree industry. And now it's more like, okay, now it's time to work it. You know, now it's time to do it. And that's where I'm at.
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to help you on this. I see where you getting stuck. I think that
Hmm.
we be great that if we can get on a Skype and talk a little bit in depth and we like set a plan and
Hmm.
and see what we can do within the 3 days and 6 days. Keep with that plan and then see if we can see any results, what's changing, what's not. And according to that,
Uh-huh.
we can like decide that what we usually like to do that we can partner it in the same ventures because
Hmm.
you have unlimited access to the creation of apps. So I suppose
Hmm.
I can put some of the people on my team actually automatically just every single day they'll have a project to create an app for somebody that we bring into the system.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see my man Terrence is in the house. Hey, Terrence, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate your support. And
Yeah,
I'd
either
like you
that
to be a part of this.
or either Skype or the app VR room, like we can have a private chat that you can see really what we can do.
Mhm. Okay. Uh,